Oh, hey, look at us. It's a brand new Friday edition of your favorite breakfast show. Good morning and welcome. It's Wake Up Nigeria.
Wow, why did the voice start going, yeah? It's supposed to go, yes, welcome.
I use that one for when I'm being paid.
To bring you into our world every morning. Now, this is our world where you get to relax, you get to feel refreshed, you get to get into the high spirits for the rest of the day.
Absolutely. Fridays are special here as we wrap things up for the week. We got a chance to bond as colleagues, and here's a confession, guys.
What?
We don't take things too seriously on Fridays.
On Fridays.
Yeah, especially on Fridays. In fact, we have something for after the show, which is called Club One. You guys might be invited someday, but we can't give you the details because it's strictly by invitation.
Club Wake Up Nigeria. Interesting. It's always early in the morning. Now, that's one of those things that we have no business serving you as at right now.
Nah.
But we have something fantastic in every single episode, every single time we come here.
Absolutely. For us, it's a lifestyle. We're about to set up a good right mood for you guys for the weekend. But hey, let's not do that without telling you who's inside of the kitchen. Our very own princess of Wake Up Nigeria. It is Winfred Agbeleshe.
All right, so Winnie, we are going to be talking to you.
Didn't get the memo.
Yeah, you didn't get the memo. You never get the memo,
I was going to say that. I literally was going to say that. You never actually get the memo. Good morning, guys. It's great to be here, and it's game day.
Yay, it is game day.
Yeah, we have a very fantastic game all planned out for you guys. Just stick around and you'll find out. So we've got plenty more lined up. My name is Mazino Appeal.
And I'm Titilaya Onisto. Remember, you can use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC across all social media platforms. And of course, you can watch us from absolutely anywhere.
Yeah, we also ask you guys to remember that you can also be a part of the show by, well, watching us live using our app. And also, yeah, you can download that on Google Play Store or on iOS. It's that easy.
Very, very simple. Following us on social media is a very good decision. For Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram, all at TVC Connect. Yay!
Welcome.
Friday,
And of course,
it's game day!
Thank you. We missed you last week. Was it last week? No,
Really?
it was I who was missing last week.
Yeah.
Oh.
But there was nobody to chant a game day. Oh, that was yesterday. We did a horrible job at doing it. In any case, I wanted to say congratulations to my sister.
Yeah. Our sister.
So who are you?
Our sister.
Hey.
Rihanna, my dear junior sister.
Riri.
She made me an uncle, or is it an auntie? Congratulations to Rihanna, and everybody seems to be talking about it. I don't know why it's such a big deal. Everybody's talking about it.
It's our baby.
It's really? Did you just say it was like...
We have been waiting for this baby for a while.
Hello.
Really?
Yes, so.
We were pressured.
So you guys going for
Getting
the...
pregnant.
Oh.
Please.
Our Womb Watchers Association.
Are you guys going for the naming ceremony?
Naming
I think?
ceremony.
Of course, we are there already. We're the ones organizing it, brother. Hey.
Yes, so. And we're gonna, you know, pray for it to be a very sunny day on that day.
Oh, here we go.
And yeah, we have the weather.
It's a fantastic Friday morning. Thank you so much for joining us here on the news. I am Kelly. Let's get things started in the nation's capital, Abuja, where President Muhammadu Buhari has signed the National Health Insurance Authority Bill 2022 into law. The scheme is to cover about 83 million Nigerians. This is according to a statement released by the Presidential Aide Garba Shehu yesterday. Mr. Shehu said the bill repeals the National Health Insurance Scheme Act, Cap N42, laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. The presidential aide quoted his principal as saying during the signing of the law that a fund will be set up to ensure coverage of 83 million poor Nigerians who cannot afford to pay premiums as recommended by the Lancet Nigeria Commission. Now, President Buhari noted that the authority will liaise with state governments' health insurance schemes to accredit primary and secondary health facilities and enroll Nigerians into the scheme. Away from health stories, let's talk politics now. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress, that's the APC, Bola Tinubu, is on a visit to Kano State in furtherance of his consultation and meeting with party delegates ahead of the presidential primaries. Now, during the visit, the national leader inaugurated the Sheikh Koribula flyover bridge constructed by the Abdullahi Ganduje government. The inauguration is part of the APC leader's engagement during his visit. He's also expected to meet with APC stakeholders and other party members in Kano State. On the international scene now, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan says should Finland and Sweden join NATO, his country's security sensitivities must be respected. He made his comments hours after NATO received the two countries' application to join the world's biggest military alliance. Mr. Erdogan's reservations stem from his claim that the two Nordic nations support Kurdish militants. He added that Turkey has asked Sweden for the extradition of 30 suspects of state groups, which Sweden refused. If Mr. Erdogan's objections are overcome and accession talks go as well as expected, the two could become members within a few months.
Good morning once again. Welcome back. You're still watching Wake Up Nigeria. Right about now, it is time for the newspaper headlines, and I'll be starting with the Nigerian News Direct. And for the major headlines here, we have Oshun Gaba 2022. I have no money to buy private jets or votes. Oyetola assures of capacity to transform Oshun. You've justified people's mandates. Oni as APC flags off governorship re-election campaign in Ife. And right at the very top, beside the photo over the masthead, we have CITN 24th Annual Tax Conference. Osinbajo drums support for FIRS digitization agenda, page 21. And at the very bottom of that particular newspaper, we have ban of motorcycles, of commercial motorcycles. June 1st deadline won't stop enforcement. And that's all we'll be taking for the Nigerian News Direct. And moving quickly on to the Punch newspaper, presidential primaries. Uncertainty over APC PDP delegates list as Buhari delays electoral acts. We have that on page 2. Nobody has exact number of delegates for presidential primary. Von DG. APC begs INEC for extension. Osinbajo team denies hotel plan for delegates. And at the very top of the newspaper, we have NNPC moves to stop $1.6 billion Seplat ExxonMobil deal with major counter offer. We have that on page 22. And right below that, we have Lagos Airport shuts temporarily, flights diverted over mangled corpse on runway. We have that on page 25. Federal government to end ASU strike begins arrears payments. We have that on page 8. Can backs Kumuyi's Southeast Crusade, ask IPOB to embrace peace. And moving to right beside the photo, we have, we must re-strategize for Nigeria to change, says Obasanjo. We have that on page 20. Anambra gunmen shun Soludo's 60-day peace offer. Continue reign of terror. We have that on page 3. Planned resumption of train service insensitive, says abductees' families. We have that on page 9. And of course, at the bottom of the paper, we have Lagos agent allegedly breaks biz woman's legs. Over 30 million naira failed deal, page 4 and 5. And we have that and others, but that's all we'll be taking for the Punch. Moving quickly on to the Daily Trust. We have for the major headlines, Wike, Fayemi, Tambuwal, 6 others governors squander millions on private jets. Aircraft cost 5 million naira per hour. Rivers Sokoto governors compete for trips. Bumper harvest for private jet operators. And that's all we'll be taking for the newspaper headlines this morning. We'll be going on a quick break, and when we come back, Wake Up Nigeria continues.
Yes, you are correct. Oh, yeah, we are live. Welcome. It's time for What's Up and About. And let's talk entertainment. Since it's a Friday, let's not do anything too serious. So yesterday, something was trending, and we talked about it on our WhatsApp group. Didn't we? And it's the instance of MI versus Joey Akin, who's a entertainment journalist. Joey had said that, okay, now since the baby's been in Nigeria, why aren't people clamoring for a sit-out with the artist? Especially noting the fact that Davido specifically brought him in, perhaps maybe for a music video, with his own money, quote. His reference was, or rather his comment was a reference to MI's initial comment when Rick Ross visited Nigeria, and he brought to note the fact that there was no recognition given to the culture in Nigeria. And Joe is here saying, oh yeah, now, maybe they brought somebody. Why didn't you ask for recognition? To which MI said, excuse me, this guy is disrespecting rappers and should be noted as a, what was that? Persona non grata is what he called him as. Now, I wanted to say something about this. I respect M.I. I love M.I. I love most of his records, not the last two, however. I thought they were a bit too commercial, pan into a particular, commercial. Let me just leave it there. Regarding relevance currently, well, let me not go there first. I'll let you guys tell before I talk or say anything regarding to relevance, his relevance currently in the culture or from before. But what did you guys think about it?
So the rap culture, in my opinion, in Nigeria has lost a lot of its clout, a lot of its relevance in general, because there are just too few rappers who are staying true to real rap. As you said earlier, it's become very commercial.
Yeah.
But then there are some veteran rappers who have at least made an effort to, put out albums and make sure that there is a lot of good rap in there. But it's just not getting the publicity it needs to put them on the level that the other youngins, I don't want to mention names now, but you know who I'm talking about. When they do this, everybody seems to,
Nice.
I'm just saying that it's not, I don't think it's the fault of any single individual that the culture seems to be dying. So pointing fingers right now, I don't know how reasonable that actually is. Yeah.
Okay, so now, are we talking about the culture dying or talking about the respect of... Anyways, the culture dies with the respect dies with the culture,
Exactly.
I guess. But my initial comment when I saw it is that he didn't put anybody's name when he said his comments now.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. But it was, it was very direct.
He
Come
just
on,
said
it was too direct.
rappers.
Because
Anybody could have cut that bullet. M.I. decided to catch it.
It was too direct,
swallow
and I think that if M.I. had not stood up and said something in response to that, then it would have been seen as, oh, you can't even own your own initial call out. But the fact is this, and I'll say this, it's a natural thing. I think fads or trends come and go. We had a very good, strong rap culture up until 2005, 2010, no, even 2014, quite frankly. Rap was still big, but now, one thing that's happening is the culture is beginning to mix with social media.
Yeah, sure.
And it's not rap that actually pushes social media anymore. It's trends that are pushing music. Now, if your song, if you've got a music video or a track that has something that's trendy with the youth
like
now.
maybe a dance,
Exactly.
or a particular
or a
meme, or a particular...
Exactly.
Honest.
So rap doesn't really have that anymore. Rap is a bit
and why?
too,
I don't know. If from my point of view, I would like to probably think of, okay, why doesn't it have that? Do you understand? I don't think it's something, as you said. Okay, you said it's a trend. It comes and it goes.
Yeah.
But rap is still big globally. Right?
Well,
not as big
as what it used to be.
No doubts. But I just feel fine. Instead of going commercial, because I also think that was a strategy, right?
Going
to get
commercial.
it out, going commercial. Do you understand? But then again, I don't know. The people that are doing these things are literally learning to go with the flow on how to make it work. Yeah. Do you understand? And I think that's something, I don't think our Nigerian rappers are so flexible.
So that's the point.
You understand?
Flexibility.
Flexible,
No, it's not
but
the
not
rappers. It's
so
the culture. It's
flexible
the Nigerian
to
rap
lose
culture
the-
is not flexible. You can't have any add-ons right now. You can't have any memes or social trends or this. It's a very, very gritty culture, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
I also think, because rap has always been about the messages. Most of the rap internationally, East Coast, West Coast, there was always a message. They were always fighting for a particular cause. And I do feel like Nigerian artists in general have decided, you know what, I'm not fighting anybody's
Oh, yeah.
anymore.
Thank you.
there's that.
That's the truth. No, honestly, that is it. Because everybody just wants to have a good time now. Let's just make music that people can dance to. What's the last one? Last. What's the one before that? Finesse. What's the last one before that? What's the new one? Buga. So you can see that these trends, these themes are just feel good. And that's what Afro fusion or Afro beats is all about now. Rap is a bit too...
like this?
If you ask me, I think Nigeria is at the
It's not a strong thing.
I think Nigeria, at this point, the state it is, everything that's happening, right, can actually have, thriving rappers. We have a lot to talk about. And to be very honest, that is actually a very good way to pass those messages. It might not be safe. But then that is the thing.
That's
True.
the-
It might not be
How
safe.
safe are you?
To be honest, that is really what
I think
rap is.
you've just strayed very, very well and good into another topic, that our music is no longer passing messages or advocating for anything.
And my point is considering what's happening, where we are now.
Yeah.
There are a few people who still take it on.
Yes, people like Fowls.
Yes,
Fowls
exactly.
takes
Do
on,
you
but
understand? So if those guys who are actually very talented decided to literally release songs back to back to back based on these things,
But still,
They will face
what is
their-
it about
Not
now?
safe,
It
yeah.
is, it is, it is
It's not safe.
strongly commercial. Everybody needs to make money to survive. And in the end, last,
Nah,
is
everybody
what
got job
enters
breakfast.
people. Those are the people that they will hail when they're driving into the club. Those are the people that you will see people wanting to take selfies with, the ones who are making the most money.
To go back to
feel
the initial topic, however, I did not think that there was anything wrong with what MI's response. I mean, he took on, he owned his initial, what's it called? And he came out and said, hey, guy, dude, this is the reason why I'm doing this. And I don't think that you're being respectful to rappers when you say such and such and such. I know the references to me, so all well and good. Why did Joey do it? Clout.
Of course, Clout. So that's my point. But
Clout.
Emma could have
Joey,
said
we
it,
know.
to be honest. That's what
could
I
have.
felt. He could have.
But then he
Just-
could have been called out by the true fans of rap online for not doing so or not doing anything.
Very, very
of
true.
which other rappers have been called out.
In the end of the day,
And you
I
know what I'm
don't think
talking
that's
about?
at the end of the day, he came for a reason, a specific reason. Somebody brought him in.
Yeah.
It would not have been up to MI to say, okay, this time, okay, guy, you didn't even come and do a sit out with guy. So he had no business there. So he should have been left out of it. Like I said, Joey was just looking for a little clout. He got it. We're talking about you now, although you've been excommunicated from the rap culture.
Yes.
There's that.
But then again, hey, isn't that what all of this is all about? It's all good, mixed for a good chin wag. We like it. But yeah, still a big fan of MI. And yes, I will read anything from you, Joey. It's all good. But yeah,
They'll love her.
tell us what you think. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We'd like to know.
It's Wonder Woman.
Anyways, those were actually great movies. I'm definitely looking
you.
forward to seeing all of them. And of course, She-Hulk is definitely something that piqued my interest because of, I mean, let's leave that aside. Anyways, right here with me, I have Chef Incy Splash. Today, I'm not so happy with her because I came here expecting to see plantain, but for some weird reason. But there's rice, yeah, so I'll be so upset. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria again. How you doing? Same here. Okay, so now we're here in the kitchen and we have some ingredients right here. So now tell us what we're making today.
Okay, we're making shredded curry sauce with white rice.
Shredded curry sauce. Guess what? I had curry sauce on Sunday. It was mind-blowing.
Wow.
So I'm absolutely looking forward to this dish. So now tell me, what ingredients do we have here?
Okay, we have turmeric, we have curry, and black pepper, thyme, we have carrots, we have bell peppers, chicken, corn flour.
Corn flour,
We
okay.
have seasoning, salt, and
Rice, of course, with some
oil,
oil.
yeah.
Amazing. So I noticed you use curry and then turmeric. So I don't know, for some weird reason, I understand that turmeric is derived, rather curry is derived from turmeric. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So how come you decided to use it too? Just to give it some
This is a pure turmeric, and it will give it that yellow color.
color, right? I think that is actually what mine was missing. True, because I use a lot. I do use a lot of curry, but I don't use
But you won't have
turmeric.
that yellow.
Yes, that yellow color. Oh, next time, I'm going to throw in some turmeric. Okay, amazing. So tell me, what's the process for making this dish?
Okay, we'll season this. We'll season the chicken to have the broth and the water from the chicken. Then we'll use the chicken, the broth to make the sauce.
To make the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Okay.
what else?
Then we'll boil the rice. We'll saute the veggies and prepare the sauce with the flour. We use the corn flour to make it thick, to thicken it.
Okay, amazing. Okay, because I mean, something I know about this dish is that it's actually simple.
Yeah, it's simple.
It's not actually, it doesn't take time.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, you don't have to fry anything.
Yes.
Just literally do all of that together. Amazing, amazing. So we're making, once again, curry, chicken curry,
Shredded chicken.
Shredded
curry.
shredded
Curry.
sauce. Okay.
With
Shredded
white
curry.
rice.
Okay. With what exactly are we shredding?
We are shredding all the veggies.
Oh, so
why
that
it's
is
called
why shredded curry with rice, and we have chicken as protein. Okay, amazing. In case you didn't get the ingredients, we actually have them on the screen right now. And of course, for shredded curry sauce with white rice, we have salt, rice, onion, carrot, thyme, chicken, turmeric, seasoning, cornstarch, bell peppers, black peppers, vegetable oil. Amazing. Okay, so now let's start. What's the first thing we're going to do? And I notice we have water on the fire
Yes.
already, boiling.
We need to wash the rice first.
Okay.
So we'll do this.
Yeah. Okay. So now tell me, let me ask, is it because I went? You say you said to punish me, I don't bring plantain. I'm back now.
Don't worry, you're back now. Now bring plantain.
You bring plantain.
My next visit.
Your next visit.
Plantain.
Definitely looking forward to that one. Can we have chicken curry with plantain though? Just asking.
Yeah.
It's good now.
Yeah.
Ripe, nice, soft
I
plantain.
think I need to try that recipe.
You need to try. See, I'm giving inspiration. That will actually be very, very interesting.
Yeah.
So now you're going to parboil the rice, or are you boiling straight?
No, I'll parboil it.
Parboil it
I still need
first.
to take out the starch.
Okay, to take out the starch and all of that. Amazing, amazing. Okay, so now I notice you use this kind of chicken. This is not the normal orobo as we know it. Why?
I just like this one because to me it's always very tasty.
It's tasty, Abby. People actually say that. My mother actually says that. But then again, she will tell you, no, the best one is live chicken. Do you
Live
believe?
chicken, yes.
Live chicken is...
Live chicken too.
What is it about this? Explain, let's understand.
At least it's like the name implies, it's right. It's
live.
You understand? It's freshly
fresh.
killed and everything is fresh.
Everything is fresh.
Yes.
So this
And this
season
one
actually...
is frozen.
Okay, this is frozen, so it takes a little bit of taste out of it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so I mean, we have our shredded curry sauce with white rice coming up in a bit. But then again, we have other things packed just for you. So make sure you keep on watching because we'll be right back after the break.
Thank you very much, Sissy. That was a very nice one, wasn't it?
Very, very nice.
All right, welcome now. We've got another segment here, and we're joined by Umanu, Ojo the Enemy, or Ojo Chenemy, Elijah, one of Africa's most creative filmmakers, and I'm happy that he's having a laugh here while I'm just murdering his name. He's vast when it comes to cinematography, editing, and movie directing, and boy, do you want to know how many movies this guy has under his belt. You are welcome, man. Good to have you here.
Good to have you here. And
Grand.
it's a shame because it's from your state and you can't pronounce it.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
where are you from?
From Middle State.
You're from, I'm from Delta States.
He's from Delta State as well. Don't know what you said.
Bendel State, I don't know.
We're all one, we're all Nigerian at the end of the day. But thank you very much for joining us. First up, when you walked in, I thought to myself, okay, I went through your IMDb profile and I saw that there were so many movies in there. And I'm looking at him, he's so young. I'm not going to ask how old you are. I'm not going to do that. But that's a lot of movies for a person who started movies professionally when?
2015, 16.
2015. Did you start as a director?
No, I started as a film editor.
Editor. Not,
Film editing. I've edited for literally almost 60-70% of people in the industry.
wow. And how many movies is that spanning across now?
A lot. More than 100.
More than 100.
As an editor, more
As
than
an
100,
editor.
yeah.
But as a director?
About 30.
30. That's still a lot for 7 years.
I must say, in the whole filmmaking process, I have very high respect for editors. Those guys are overlooked, to be honest. Believe me, you can get an actor or actress to act it out, get a director to direct. If your editor is not on point, you're in big trouble.
Exactly.
And not that alone. The late nights, the attention to detail, I literally
But
have...
you edited before, do you edit?
just small.
Being in the studio
Just small,
with
here and
editors
there.
stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, Winfrey is our in-house producer.
Yes.
She's got a diploma in that, by
Yes,
the way.
I
Just
do.
so you guys know.
Oh, yeah. now I
Anyways,
see
okay,
where
so
that's
now the
coming
question
from.
that actually, something I really want to ask is, I mean, when it comes to editing, right, why did you decide, I have an idea of why, to
Okay.
transition from editing to directing? Is it that your past films, you saw things that could have been done better, and you're like, you know what, these guys, they're getting his butts. They're not there, let's just tell them.
That's like a setup. You know, when you edit, you see a lot of things you don't like, and you see a lot of so many actors that appear to be very, very, very superb. If you really want to know about them, just get to meet the editor. Because so many things have gone into place in making those actors look perfect and sweet and sexy and all that you get. So when I was editing, my editing process actually aided the director transit because I've seen a lot of mistakes. I get to learn from the mistakes from different directors, different cinematographers, and different production crews. So I just learn from this, learn from this. So when I go on set, I try not to make those mistakes because as an editor, you get the raw, when you get the raw clips,
Files,
they are just like,
The
I mean, not say
rushes.
trash, but something like trash.
Okay. Yeah, you just have to refine
Put
it
it
and
together
make it a
and make it look
fantastic
sweet,
bunch.
yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Now,
They literally make the movie, to be honest.
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they do. So now, being a director currently, now it seems like from your editorial processes, you had all the foundation that you needed to become a director. But how has it been working with very big names Like, who are the biggest names you've worked with as a director, and how have you managed that? You know, he doesn't know anything. Has anything like that ever happened?
Like working with big names?
Big names, because I know the big names come with big egos.
No, they don't.
They don't?
Okay, see, when it comes to big names, I think when it comes to filmmaking, these big names are just like our colleagues.
Okay.
No matter how big they are, when we're on set and when we are filming, they're just like we are working.
Everybody,
This
yeah.
is
Like
a
an
work
army.
place, so there's no ego, there's no pride, there's no
Enemy, you're being
there's
safe.
no superstar.
He's the enemy, by the
thing.
way. You're being safe here. You don't want to
no,
trouble
there's
anybody.
nothing like a superstar ego around the film set.
Okay.
But when they go out, maybe when they are on the red carpet, or they can do all their celebration. But when we are on set, there is no celebration. We are all working right now.
Okay.
So no matter how big you are, you just have to like go with the flow and work with people on set.
Well, let's
You
talk
can't be
about-
bigger than people making the film.
True. Let's talk about one of your biggest, I don't know if I'm correct, but one of your biggest endeavors, which is Devil Wears Agbada.
Devil in
Devil
Agbada.
in
Devil,
Agbada.
Devil in Agbada.
Devil in Agbada,
I
yeah.
think we have clips of that one we're going to show soon. But what was it like working with the names or the people and directing all of that talent?
Devil in Agbada was a very big one. We had a lot of big names as well. We had the Small Elliots, Uche Jumbo, Erica, and other actors as well. So before making the film, we had several meetings, several pre-production meetings where we get to meet ourselves, familiarize, know the thought process for the film. So when we went on set, it was just like a walk in the park. We're just having fun and making the film.
Wow. You just make it sound easy. Hey, God.
Yeah.
It's actually
You
that
make it sound
easy.
easy. Is that easy?
Almost that easy.
Anyway, so now you've experienced editing, cinematography, directing. So if you were to pick one and stick to that for the rest of your life, would you be?
They're all together.
No. Don't give me that. No. If you,
Because even if I pick directing, I'll still get to like edit some part of the film before the film comes out.
yeah.
Once an editor.
So I wouldn't want to pick editing because I wouldn't have control over the process of the film. So I'll
Yes.
still pick to
Yes,
directing,
exactly.
which is still linked to editing as well, because I will have to see and watch the film before it goes out.
From what you're saying, I think you picked editing already. It doesn't directly, but
It's okay. It's all right.
all right.
So what are the bigger projects or any big project we're looking forward to in the future? I know Devil in Agbada is coming out on streaming services next month. Is it next month?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what other ones should we be looking out for?
There's another big one, Amajiri. It was done by Ayomakun, AY.
The AY himself.
The AY
comedian.
himself.
Is it funny?
And no, the film is, the film is there to me because it's something different from what we've seen in the industry or what we've seen AY done before.
Oh.
You get, so it's not comedy, it's a very, very serious social justice film.
It's going to be very different to see AY
That's
in
yet
not a comic role.
Yeah, that's yet to come out this year. And there's another one, Gods of Men, we are working on already.
Gods of Men.
And
Nice.
a lot. So there's Startify coming soon as well. And there's also another one I'm working on with Blue Pictures distribution. And yeah, there's a lot coming later this year.
May I ask one last question?
Of course, take it
So
away.
regarding working with AY in a capacity that's very, very separate from everything people know him as, because once you say AY in,
Amajiri.
in Marjorie, everybody's expecting like maybe funny parts in the movie. Now, as a director, how easy is it for you to take somebody's, forgive the use of the word, stereotypical character and change it to something a bit more dramatic, like we saw in True Life, or True Life, the one with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, because that was totally different from his
True story.
true story from
Yeah.
his regular character, the comedian, to something very dramatic. I'm assuming that that's the same with switching AY from his comic roles that we've seen him in to something dramatic as well. How difficult is that for a director?
Okay, actually, let me correct something. The Amajiri was directed by Tuka Magbara. I was a cinematographer on set and I worked on the coalition as well. So AY is a very intelligent guy that is very, very versatile. You get, and AY wasn't that same AY funny guy in the film. AY was almost like an activist in the film. You get, so it's something you would actually love to see because the film is way different from everything you've seen AY done before.
Okay.
Interesting.
Amazing.
And it was really, really nice. AY is a very talented, versatile actor. So it was. I think it took a lot of weeks for AY to get into the character of the Amajiri film because you have to bring him out from the normal actors you are used to.
Yes,
And immerse him into a more serious character.
Amazing.
Elijah, the enemy, you are. I just tagged in a new one. I hope it sticks. Thank you very much for coming along, man. It's been fantastic talking to you. You're such a stand-up guy, man. Nice one. Can't wait to see all your projects, further projects.
Thank you very much.
And thank you guys for sticking with us. To stay tuned. We've got
Okay.
no, not the. I mean, do you have somewhere to be?
No.
We've got more coming up. We've got
Many
one more
more.
hour. Stay tuned.
So all the interesting experiences we had in the first half, we hope we've been able to help starting your day the right way.
Yes, indeed, we do. We do. Now, that shouldn't be a question because, hey, at the end of the second hour here, we would have all the answers for that. Yes, it would be a yes, we have, because it is. It's what now?
It's game day, and our job is to make sure your mornings start in a beautiful and memorable way. Maybe today's game will be something you might play with your family members at home this weekend.
I'd like to say that it's going to be very yucky for most of us, but we're going to take one for the team. We have our in-house Take Anything You Got girl, and her name is Winfred Agbeleshe. He's going to get a...
You'll get there eventually.
Oh, Lord, it out.
I've done it like 100 times still.
I try.
You try, you actually do
Yeah.
try. Okay, so I'm still here with Chef Incy, of course, and we're still making our shredded curry sauce, and now the pan is yellow. What that means is that the curry and turmeric are already in the pan, the chicken is getting simmered, and the rice is also on fire. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done.
Okay, well, no problem. Thank you very much. We have so much coming your way in the next 45 minutes for today. So don't touch the dial. Stay right there. My name is Mazino Apio.
And I'm Titilaya Oing. So remember, you can use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC across all social media platforms to be a part of the show.
Yeah, remember, you can also download our app so you can carry us with you. What, did you just say that? No. Yeah, iOS and on Google Play Store. That's where you can find it. Please do. And follow us across social media platforms like she said from before.
Yeah, social media like TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all of them at TVC Connect.
That was nice.
Now, you don't even know whether it was a full song or a skit in the end. I love the way the flow went. Really nice.
I did. Very. What happened to your jacket?
Yeah, I was feeling a bit warm.
Oh, because I'm too hot.
Wow, really?
It's okay.
Flatter yourself.
Look at Chef and see splash
Flatter
over in the
yourself.
kitchen like, oh.
But I wanted to say, you know when they say speak things, so Vogue, yeah?
Okay.
You know, the Vogue magazine. I know people don't really read magazines. Back in the day, being on the cover of Vogue was just that was just the goal. Every model wanted to be on the cover of Vogue for some reason or the other.
Okay, so you're still willing it into your life now?
Yes, one day, the
At
Vogue
40,
cover.
it's okay.
If Rihanna can be in a statue at the Met,
That was
then anything is possible.
that was absolutely
Oh, by the way, Rihanna is actually bringing her Fenty line into Nigeria. I don't know if you guys heard about it.
Yes,
definitely.
can't wait.
One thing that strikes me about her is the fact that she could actually stray away from music and entertainment and have an entire line dedicated to beauty and still be one of the richest women in the world. So yes, it's not too late for you.
I honestly
it's not.
feel
It's
Rihanna.
not.
I honestly feel Rihanna when it comes to her life. She's very, very calculated and intentional. She
Yeah.
dated a billionaire.
Yeah.
Nothing. Maybe it was just for the business strategy. I'm not saying that's what.
Maybe she learned a lot.
Of course,
from
it seemed
Yeah.
like she did learn a lot from
Yeah.
that. And I mean, she's doing amazing work. I feel anywhere she is now, she'll be relevant. If she decides to sell trash bags, she'll still be relevant. So
What's that by the side of your head?
it's beauty, baby. It's beauty.
Yeah,
All beauty.
beauty.
Ooh, wow, nice one. I was going to make a remark about your
I
big
know,
ears,
I
but that's
definitely
okay. What is the weather? Or is it the weather we're doing right now?
No.
Okay, let's do a bit of fact-finding and we'll be back.
Joining us again, this is the news on Wake Up Nigeria. I am Kelly. Ekiga. Let's begin with updates from the nation's capital, Abuja, where President Muhammadu Buhari has now signed the National Health Insurance Authority Bill 2022 into law. The scheme is to cover about 83 million Nigerians. That's according to a statement released by the presidential aide Garba Shehu yesterday. Mr. Shehu said the bill repeals the National Health Insurance Scheme Act, CAP, and 42 laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004. The presidential aide quoted his principal as saying during the signing of the law that a fund will be set up to ensure coverage of 83 million poor Nigerians who cannot afford to pay premiums as recommended by the Lancet Nigeria Commission. President Buhari also noted that the authority will liaise with state government health insurance schemes to accredit primary and secondary health facilities and enroll Nigerians into the scheme. Away from health stories, let's talk politics now. The national leader of the All Progressive Congress, that's the APC, Bola Tinubu, is on a visit to Kano State in furtherance of his consultation and meeting with party delegates ahead of the presidential primaries of the party. During the visit, the national leader inaugurated the Sheikh Karibula flyover bridge constructed by the Abdullahi Ganduje government. Inauguration is part of the APC leader's engagement during his visit. He's also expected to meet with APC stakeholders and other party members in that state. That's a wrap on the news at this time. Thank you so much for your company. I am Kelly. We urge you to stick around here. Something is absolutely cooking in the kitchen as always. Hello, Winfrey.
Hello. Thank you, Mr. Kelly. Definitely something is still cooking in the kitchen. So now I'm still here with Chef Insy Splash, and our rice is still in the fire. Now I want to show you something. Can you see this beautiful yellow? Well, I call it golden. It looks more golden than yellow. Yeah, so I mean, our chicken is cooked, right? We see the chicken out there. We see the chicken broth, and all our vegetables are shredded now. We have a pan on the fire.
Yeah.
Why am I doing your job? Please tell us what you're doing.
Okay, we're adding onion.
Yeah, we're adding onion to our hot oil. So just simmer a bit. Nice.
Did you perceive that?
Of course I can. Smells really, really nice. So now, what oil? Is there any particular oil you use? Some people like to use butter.
I use butter.
Okay.
Yeah. But you just need something little to use, not much.
Nothing a lot, because I think the chicken already has like oil content.
Oil already, yeah.
Yes. So especially if you don't want so much oil in your diet. Oh, okay.
Add little curry.
Oh, so you add curry to the
Add turmeric.
and thyme
little
as well.
Yeah.
Nice. To intensify that color. Amazing. Hey, don't worry, I'm here.
Okay, we'll add our carrots.
Okay. Okay, so now I'm noticing you are also frying your carrots a bit.
Yeah.
Okay, the one I did, I just poured the carrots into the... So now what does this process do, this frying of carrots? What I usually fry is onion, garlic, and ginger.
Not really frying, it's sauteing. You know, the oil is not much. You
Yes.
just want to pass it through.
Okay, so that the flavor
Yeah.
all comes together. Oh, that makes sense. Next time I'll definitely do it that way. Okay. So you added the carrots first.
Yes, I have. I added carrot first because it's very hard.
Okay.
So adding our seasoning and little salt.
Okay. All right. Amazing. Okay, so now, in case you're just joining us, we're making shredded curry chicken sauce, okay? And the ingredients right there on the screen. You definitely will be needing some salt, some rice, onion, carrots, thyme, chicken, turmeric seasoning, cornstarch, bell peppers, black pepper, and of course, vegetable oil, right? Nothing crazy. We started this about 30 minutes ago, or even less, and we're literally almost done. So once your chicken is boiled, you have your stock right there, you're almost good to go. Okay, so
Did you
now,
see this?
like, it looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks so, so good. And of course, there's no doubt, with so much color, you have a lot of nutrients in there from the carrots, from the bell peppers.
I'll add the broth to it.
Now, that is the chicken broth. Oh, wow. You're making me hungry. She's making me hungry.
Okay, so I like to cook a little
Okay.
before we add the corn flour.
Okay, amazing. So we'll allow that to simmer a little bit. And of course, by the time we come back to the kitchen, we'll definitely be all served.
And it's Friday, people. It's Friday, and we've been looking forward to this conversation.
Yes, we have been. With us now is Angolan-born and also Australian-raised Alisa Viola, who signed on an international deal with Nigerian record label Dream Empire. If they sound familiar, that's because that's the same producers who have delivered Afrobeats hits from Grammy Award-winning Burna Boy. Now, she's right here with us. You are welcome, Lisa.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Good morning.
It feels like you flew a long way to get here.
It was a long way to get here. I flew via Doha, and it was like a 19-hour layover.
Wow.
19-hour layover.
Yeah. It was during COVID, so there weren't that many flights. And
Okay, so you've been here since
I was
then?
the only person in the airport.
Oh.
Yeah, it's been over a year. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. How are you finding Nigeria? Do you like the place? Do you like our
Yeah.
heat?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I love the heat. I'm a heat person. So
For
one
real?
of my favorite places in the world is Singapore. So it's kind of like that, but without the humidity. Like, it's not as bad here.
Okay.
But I'm loving it. You know, I wrote a song about it.
You also grew up in Australia, so
I
it can't be that different. I mean,
It's different because we have it varies quite a lot. So, you know, we have our winter, which is super cold, whereas I've been here for a year now and it's very moderate. It kind of stays the same. It rains, but it stays hot. Whereas we get cold winters.
So this is an opportunity for us to learn a little bit about Australia, the real Australia, not the stuff we see in movies. We see the outback, we see kangaroos,
spiders,
koalas,
snakes.
Yes. So is this all true?
It is true, but it's relative. It's relative to where you are.
Okay.
You know, I mean, if you live in like a rainforest area, you're going to get certain animals. If you live in the outback, you're going to, you know. So I did spend a lot of time on a vineyard, you know, for example,
nice.
and we had a lot of kangaroos. So we used to have a roo shooter every year to come in and cull them.
Oh wow.
So, but I mean, I lived in Sydney also for a long time, and I didn't see any kangaroos in the city. So it's relative.
Okay.
Grand to have you here. Let's talk about your music
Yeah.
now. We saw a little clip with you and Magneto.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Yes,
Magneto.
and you rapped on that one.
I
What-
tried.
Are you a rapper or
I
a singer?
tried. I'm definitely a singer.
You're a singer.
I'm not cool enough to be a rapper.
Well, that was cool already all by itself. I absolutely liked it. I
thank
thought you were
you.
actually rapping. I'm like, that's nice.
Under direction by Magneto, who's amazing. He can make anybody sound amazing in the studio.
Very true.
But I was trying. I was laughing the whole time when I was recording. But I had fun.
And so,
Okay, I was gonna jump in and say there must have been something about you that they saw that they were interested in signing you. What do you think that was?
I think it was just that they'd seen me struggle for so long.
no.
Struggle? I don't think
Yeah.
you would be struggling.
Nuh-uh.
Well, look, that's the thing. The entertainment industry, it's like it's never a struggle to the outside, but you know, people that are inside know the struggle. So he knew that I was an independent artist. I'd released an EP. I'd released like 6
When you
singles.
say he now, who you're talking about?
Sorry, our CEO
Okay,
of
cool.
Dream Empire Music. So, you know, he'd seen my catalogue. He's like, wow, you've got this amazing catalogue. Like, why aren't you bigger? Like, what's going on? So when I sat with them and talked to them about my career, it was like, okay, well, this is where we can come in to really help get your name out there, build your brand, and match you with, you know, some of the best producers in the world, which we felt were here. So I was
nice.
like, let's go.
She just said that the best
Yeah,
producers
I want.
in the world.
I wanted to jump
They
on
are.
that.
They're
They are
Grammy
here.
winning. They're Grammy winning. They're the best in the
Fantastic,
world.
true. But you had a choice. You chose Afrobeats.
Yes.
Why
Yeah.
Afrobeats exactly?
Look, I don't know if I chose it or it chose me. I was just being. I'm part of the African diaspora. So when you're raised in outside of Africa, you're always kind of put in that category. And I grew up, you know, dancing a lot. So my first professional gig was like dancing. So I just felt the beats, and I kind of always fell into that category. And then I was doing shows and opening for artists, and it just was a natural progression. And we have like reggae, dancehall, Afrobeats. They kind of just group us all together in Australia. So we're the ones doing the parties. We're the ones like opening for the acts, the international acts that tour. We're the ones representing flying the flag. And for me, Afrobeats was a way for me to connect back. You know, for a long time, living outside of Africa, people have this, I would even go as far as say shame, to say, I'm African. You know, so you have people putting on American accents, and you have people trying to like find themselves in a white society, which is what it is. And, you know, there was this stigma, unfortunately, overseas. And so when this Afrobeats came through, it was the culture, it was the music, it was the clothes, it was like, Davido, Skelewu, and everyone was like, it's a way for us to connect and be proud. Like, it was coming through, and that's how we felt. And we were like, yes, like, let's fly the flag.
Yes,
so we
let's
were
do
the
that.
ones in America, in the UK, in Australia, like, saying, this is who we are.
How
This
do
is-
they
and we're
reconcile the
proud.
accent, however? What accent is that?
This is definitely Australian.
Yeah. So an African with an Australian accent are doing Afrobeat. Where now? It's just
And I
so
mean,
diverse.
I sing, you know, and I'm a pop top liner. You know, that's who taught me. But the beats are always like gravitated towards Afro beats and dancehall beats because it just felt right in my blood.
Okay. Can I touch on the catalogue?
Yes.
You know, so are there any artists we're familiar with that were in your catalogue before you came to
Yeah, the biggest one was Shaggy.
Shaggy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been on with Mr. Lover. For real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
fantastic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But then, as you said, you know, for some reason it wasn't getting through until you came to Africa.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm still on the hustle. I haven't blown
Nah.
yet. I haven't blown yet.
No, you're on Wake Up Nigeria. You have blown.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah.
So in recent times, we've seen people from across the world, big stars, tune to Africa and Afrobeats and try to make sure that Nigeria, they've got that sound. Now, this is you. Oh, by the way, this is that one you were in with
Hey,
Shaggy.
morning
Was that
show,
all
morning
you?
show.
Oh, Lisa, hubba.
I haven't heard that in so long.
So why do you think international artists are tuning to Africa now? Because everybody wants to feature with an African artist. It's David O, Burna Boy, everybody. It's CK, and everybody's jumping into Africa, picking an artist. The Baby was in Nigeria the other day. Kendrick Lamar was in Ghana just last week. Why are they tuning in, would you say, to African beats?
Because they're amazing. Like it's, I mean, corporates are looking at the numbers.
It's not because they're cheap to collaborate with, is it?
No, corporates are looking at the numbers. We have huge streaming numbers. Look at the population here. Do you know what I'm saying? And then the actual artists themselves love Afrobeats artists because they're great. They bring a vibe. It's all vibe. Africans just are all the vibe. They're all the sauce. They're all the flavor. And that's what people are tuning into, and they love it. So you can't, once the numbers started getting there, no one's going to say nothing. Like.
Okay, so earlier on the show today, we were talking a bit about messaging in music, and the fact that it's not really about the message anymore.
It's about the memes and the trends.
And then the trends.
Right.
So initially when you started, did you have a core message, and did you have to deviate at any point?
Yeah. I think my message was always just flying the flag. Okay. I'm biracial, but I was born in Africa. I was raised by an African mother, so I felt like I was always more African, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so for me, I was always writing about things that made sense to me and what I was going through, in my experience. And I do think the messages are still there. They're just. I think people are just trying to, as they're pushing through, they're having to do the memes and all the rest of it just to get the attention. But if you really look at people's body of work, you can hear the message in the music.
Fantastic.
All right.
You're sticking around, aren't you? Because today is
Game Day. Did you have to tap me like?
That's violence. But in any case, you stick around because we have a very interesting game. We're going to make it very easy for you. However, if you lose, I can't vouch for your continental. Safety or your palate. But yeah, just stick around. Okay. We'll be back to stay tuned. It's going to be the games next. Alrighty then, now you are welcome. Now today's game is a very special one because we got it off of the internet, but we are going to kind of like tune it away that it's not going to be messy, but it is going to be disgusting.
Oh.
Welcome, I've got three very beautiful ladies here on the couch with me.
Yeah, we're
Lisa,
all ready to
Titi,
scratch
and
your
Winfried.
hair out.
Oh, don't be violent.
Yes.
In any case, let's already get started. So I have with me letters that have been spelled out here, or written here on these pieces of papers. You guys are going to pick one. Anyone that's been shuffled, no particular order.
What do you mean, you guys?
Ladies?
Yeah. Not even that.
Yeah, it doesn't include
Well,
me.
you know you're also playing.
Eventually. But this is it. You guys have to get the right answers. If you don't, we're going to take score. If you have the least score at the end of the game, you're going to have to be the one to drink raw egg. Lisa just... Lisa, I'm sorry. I know. But let that be motivation for you not to lose, okay? So let's start already. Winfrey, pick a letter.
I don't know what the game
and I
is.
need
Why
you...
standing for me?
Yeah, okay.
Titi knows the game.
Excuse me?
Thanks.
We're going to start with names of countries.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go one round each. Pick anyone, just pick a slip.
So, wait, hold on.
Show the letter.
The rules of the game, how many, are we going to go round and
We're going to go round for countries. Go round for countries. Okay,
goodness.
let's see your letter. What letter is it? Letter U, you have 5 seconds.
Ukraine.
5. Ooh, nice. That's one for you.
Really good.
Okay. Are we still doing countries?
Countries. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You lost. What letter was that? What letter was that? You already lost. Don't worry. Let's do this.
That did not just happen.
Lisa. Anyone. What is it? F. 5,
Finland?
4. Hey, one more round.
I'm still trying to think.
This is stressy.
Country. 5, 4, nice.
Oh, okay. One more.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Austria.
She wasn't even educated. One more. 5. Okay, no, pick it first. Go on, lady.
Okay.
5,
Oh,
4,
no.
3,
No.
2, 1. We need help. Is there a country that starts with the letter X?
That's again.
Is there a country that starts with the letter X?
Sandberg or something.
Yeah, you can make one.
Let her go again.
I'll keep this.
Xanadu is a city,
I'll
is
keep her
it?
again.
Okay,
She will go again. Are you ready,
thank
Lisa?
Oh, gosh.
Lisa, get ready. Lisa,
All right, yeah.
Titi's getting the end of this stick.
I need this.
Anyone. What letter is that? V.
Vietnam.
Nice.
Okay,
Vietnam. Nice.
Yes.
No, we're done, Titi.
Oh, come on.
We're done.
We're done with that round.
Okay.
Oh, is it pie round?
Yes. So someone is going to be drinking raw egg for I hate
for the
touching these
country.
things. Ew.
Can I do it? Shall I do it?
No, can we do all the drinking at the end?
No.
Let's do everything at the
Please.
end of
No. Crack it for her.
fine, let's just
Crack
do
it.
Really?
Crack it. This
Are
is
you
the best
guys
part.
really doing this to me?
Ew. Go on, crack
No.
it. Ugh.
Oh no.
I'm actually still trying to figure out a country that starts with O.
Oh yeah. Is there a country that
It
starts
does
with O?
not look
Country that starts with O?
good. Excuse me.
Where?
No, actually, true.
Where?
Let's think about it.
Where?
Why is she
Guys,
doing this now?
No, I mean,
Where?
if you did that for X.
Oh man.
Oh, wow.
Oh man. Titi.
Why are you so knowledgeable?
Oh my god.
Producers?
Wow.
Okay, is this how they do it? Oh.
Titi, go. All at once. Titi, go. Titi.
No, it's not happening.
Titi, no, come on, Titi.
No.
Go.
No way. No.
Sip it.
Wow.
You didn't take too much, but I'll let you.
That's it.
Can I get
Just sip.
another glass from the kitchen, please? Because we
Just
are
get
going to
something
be
to wash
going
it
another
down
round.
with. Something to wash it down with.
Chef Vinci Splash, can we have another glass? Now, name
Orange juice.
of movies, or should we do artists? Since you're an artist, international
Okay.
artist, Nigerian artist, anyone.
Any artist.
Okay.
Any artist.
Any artist.
Are you ready, Winfrey?
Okay, I'm still speaking.
Go on, bring it
I can
over.
still speak.
Are you ready?
Hey.
You ready, Winfrey?
Let's go.
Winfrey, pick anyone.
Oh.
Anyone. Oh, Titi, you're such a brave soul. All right, what do you have? Letter Y.
Yay.
What? 5.
Yay, I said yay.
4. Who's Ye?
Oh, yeah, no,
Easy.
yeah, he's known as yay. Easy.
Yay,
Yay.
really?
Yes, yay.
Yeah.
Really?
Does that work?
Yeah.
Yes, it
Does that
does. Yes, baby.
Yay?
Yeah.
I just die out.
You could have said young thug or
But
something.
I said yay, and it works.
No, it doesn't work. We just like
Show
you
us
too
what the
much.
letter is. Show us.
Huh?
Show us.
T-Pain.
5.
Cool.
Nice.
Motivation from that last egg.
Nice.
Oh, God.
What's that? Letter I. 5, Lisa.
International.
4.
I.
3.
Local.
Ianya.
2.
That works.
She
Absolutely.
got it.
She
She
got
got it.
Yes,
I said it with my accent.
You know,
I say Ianya.
how you picked a
Yeah.
Nigerian artist?
Ah.
That's nice. That's
Come
good.
on now.
I was gonna say
I need
India
to-
Ari.
Oh yes, I was.
But that's fine.
Okay, guys, I think
Imani?
I'm think something is happening here.
Are you
Something is
okay?
happening. Yeah, so you guys, we need to hurry with this.
All right.
Quickly,
All right, no.
Get some
Let's get a bowl
water.
just in
Quickly.
case.
Bowl.
All right, quickly.
What again are we going for?
Yeah, we're still doing
Artists.
Yes. Quickly.
Mind
Before
over
before
matter.
she explodes.
I am in control of
J.
my body.
5, 4, 3.
Judas.
Who?
Judas.
Who? Judas.
Judas.
Jedis? Who's that?
She's a Nigerian artist.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
Please,
Okay.
can we confirm?
Jadis.
Okay.
Jadis. No,
Jadis,
seriously, check.
Jadis, okay,
She was-
confirmed
she
already.
was-
City, no,
I am in
you can
control
handle
of my
this.
body.
This.
You can handle
I am in control of my body.
City, the letter N. 5, 4, 3, N.
N?
2, show it. 1. I'm so sorry, Titi, but
Mami.
it's not looking very.
See,
Thanks for your help.
when you're under pressure, it's hard.
I know, right?
Okay, the
Okay.
pressure is crazy.
Pick one. Anyone.
I'm trying to control
Anyone.
my gut.
What is it? What is
What
it?
is that?
The letter D.
Davido.
David O.
Oh, so easy.
While we're going to be going on a break, we're going to be making Titi, who has lost this round again, drink her
I lost
remaining
it.
egg. Titi,
I'm
here,
so
here,
sorry.
here. And we're going on a break, but chug. We'll be back.
Welcome back, and we're right here at the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. Tizzy, how are you feeling?
Yeah. Titi, here's some salt.
Mazuna has some
Here's
salt.
some salt.
carotene
Yeah, put the carrot in the salt.
Carrot is all
No, not all of oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Ugh.
at this point.
Okay, so we've had Chef NC hard at work here, and she was making shredded curry chicken sauce,
looks
right?
good.
And we have that with boiled white rice. So we want you, Lisa, what do you think about this? Just seeing it.
Beautiful.
It looks beautiful, right? We would like you to taste it and tell us exactly what you think about it. Is that fine?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's no
amazing.
eggs in it, don't
No
worry.
eggs.
No
No
eggs.
real eggs. Ooh,
Chef NC, do you want to
nice.
run her through what we have
What
here
we're eating.
and how it's made?
Yeah, we have turmeric curry and the veggies, and we have black pepper, seasoning, salt, then the rice.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Looks
See
too
that
pretty.
mold?
I don't want to ruin
That
it.
tower of rice.
Okay, we
Yeah.
can go with the
Tower.
rice and a little bit of the sauce. Let's try this.
Tastes like chicken?
Yes, my sister.
Nice.
I'm going to try the chicken too. Hold on.
Yeah.
I need a knife, yo. I can't do this with a spoon.
No, we've got
Someone
knives.
help me
We've got
with a knife.
Let's have get a knife.
Use this
Is it like anything that you
See?
tasted?
No knives. All right, am I going to have to pick this up?
Yeah.
Can I pick
So,
it up with my hands?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Are you sure?
How's your
On
experience
TV, here we
been
go.
with food in
Here we
Nigeria
go.
so far?
As you can see.
It looks very well. It looks like you enjoy
Yeah.
Lovely. The sauce is amazing. It's really good. Thank you.
All right then.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Chef Mrs. Sebastian. Thanks to all our guests that definitely came all through the week to our amazing show. We love you so much. Thank you so much for coming. And it's been an amazing week, really.
Yes, it has
Definitely
been an amazing week.
Yeah.
Friday has become the high point of every single week, and we're glad that we had you on, Lisa.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having me.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thanks so much.
Sport.
I
Yes.
especially wanted to say thank you very much, Titi, for being such a trooper. I couldn't have done what you did. I know it was horrible, but thank you very much.
Killed
You're
it.
fantastic. Let's also thank Mary, and Mike for all through the week.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. It's been an amazing one. Let's go
See
on
you
and
on
enjoy the
Monday.
weekend. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.